Yes, Dumelang, bonjour, Sanbona. Oh, I see some familiar faces. Oh,
Good morning.
it's so good to see some, most of you.
It's okay? You happy with it?
Okay, good afternoon, members of the media. Thank you very much for joining us for this pre-match press conference of the Total Energies CAF Champions League fixture taking place tomorrow here at the Loftus Stadium between Mamelodi Sundowns as well as MC Alger. So we'll kick off the proceedings. We are joined by the head coach of MC Alger, Coach Rulani Mokwena. Coach, a warm welcome to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.
Also joined by one of the key players of the team, Chadledine Bokonda. Welcome, sir. Thank you very much for your time. Coach, we'll jump straight into it. Second in the group C of the Total Energies CAF Champions League. If you could just kindly summarize your preparations ahead of tomorrow's match, please.
Yeah, this afternoon, yeah. Good afternoon to members of the media. Quite a bit, but thanks for being patient. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's been a great campaign so far for both teams. I think some very interesting games in the past, some very interesting results also. And to arrive in the match day 6 of the group is something I'm a little bit unfamiliar with, you know, because in the past with the Champions League, normally we are trying to navigate whether we favor finishing first or second. But it's been quite interesting, fascinating journey with our new team. We've earned the right to come into the last game and have the possibility of qualifying for the knockouts, and I've got to give incredible credit to a great group of players, because it was very easy after 3 matches in the group with 1 point to give up and stop believing. But they've showed the incredible mental strength to pick up 6 points and win the last 2 games, and of course, as you see what has happened now, we are in a position where we control our own destiny, and we know we play against a team that was in the final last season. We know we play against a very, very good side tomorrow. We know that we play an away match tomorrow, but we believe in ourselves. We believe in our group, our work, and we look forward to the test. It's going to be a difficult test, but we believe that we also have a very, very good team with a great spirit, with incredible mentality, and we look forward to the match tomorrow.
Highly appreciated. Thank you, Coach. We'll now hear from Chadledine. Chadledine, if you could just tell us how...
Chano. Just Chano is easier.
Chano, welcome once again. Just your thoughts on tomorrow's match happening here at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
D'abord, bonjour à tout le monde. Désolé, je ne parle pas anglais. Et par rapport au match de demain, personnellement, je suis très heureux d'être ici, en Afrique du Sud. Et j'espère que demain sera un excellent match. Et voilà, quoi dire de plus que le meilleur gagne.
So I'm so happy to be here, and all I can say, may the best win.
Merci beaucoup. Colleagues, it's your opportunity to ask questions. If you could kindly raise your hand, identify yourself as well as the media publication you represent. In the interest of time, colleagues, may I ask that we keep it to 1 question so that we do allow for follow-ups after everyone has had an opportunity to ask. So let's kindly keep it to 1 question, and we can officially start. Do we have any takers for the first question?
are you?
And thanks for coming back.
Very well, thank you very much.
You've got a tough encounter that's obviously playing tomorrow with a lot at stake. But before perhaps we start, I wanted to talk about perhaps the emotion where you come into this field, seeing players that you've coached, the emotions of the victories you've experienced here, the losses. You went the whole season winning close to everything as well and not being undefeated. Can you perhaps take us perhaps how you're feeling at this moment in time?
Yeah, good question. I don't know how I'm feeling. I think in this moment I've just come out of lunch with the players, a short meeting with the players. Of course, there's a great sense of appreciation for my time at Mamelodi Sundowns, for sure. I think, in fact, I know that I earned my stripes to have some form of emotional connotation, not just with the club itself, but and the people of the football club, but also with the fans. And you know that my time at Mamelodi Sundowns, from the first chapter to my return, was not always the easiest. But I think the work that we did at the club, together with the many people who made incredible contributions, has allowed for us to return here with a great sense of humility and a lot of appreciation for who we are and what we have done for this football club. And but having said that, I think it's very clear that football for 90 minutes doesn't need or will not accept emotions. And I think it is the same on the other side with the fans, with the players, and with most of the management staff. And in light of that, still you understand that that does not deflect the deep sense of love and genuine love and appreciation for the club and for the opportunities that it presented to me. And but my full focus is on trying to help my players, trying to help the team to qualify for the next round. That is I think that is the most important thing.
Thank you, Coach. We'll start with the leader and come.
Yes, Coach.
David.
Welcome back, Coach.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you.
Yes. Coach, I remember when you left Sundowns, and even in the days, even when we were trying to get some interviews with you, you left in a very respectful way. What do you make of how things have been this week? Surely when you come to play for this fixture, you don't want this cloud that seems to be there. How are you taking this? What has been happening here in the country in the past few days?
I appreciate the work that my family has done in raising me. I appreciate the work that my late grandmother did in how to be a good human being, not to be perfect. No one is perfect. And how to carry myself in a way that understands that I represent not just myself, but many people that have made in fact for me a meaningful contribution to not just the coach that I am, but the person that I am. And you can go back from a family perspective. You can go back even to the great men who I've worked for, who have, like Dr. Koza for an example, who Dr. Patrice Motsepe. These are guys and very old men, leaders, who have taught me a lot, not just about football, but also about life, and in understanding that people are not perfect, you know. But I try always, in the midst of all the things, to remember the lessons and also to understand that great leaders are not born from moments of ease, but maybe from discourse and discomfort. Because our stories are stories that have to help others to try to find some form of motivation. You know, your story is not a story for yourself, it's a story for others who might be facing similar or maybe even far more strenuous type of challenges and discourse. And when they see you overcome your challenges and they see you overcome your difficulties, it only goes to serve as an inspiration for many people to overcome. And I always try to remember this, you know, and as they always say, success has incredible clues. Many successful stories of many great men speak of trials and tribulations and discomfort. But I think that is what makes for a great man and makes for a great leader. And I try my level best to consistently remember that, even in the dark clouds, as you say.
Thank you, Coach. We'll go to Gamo, then we'll come to Sir. Come.
Afternoon, Coach.
Afternoon, sir.
From VFM. Coach, I mean, with
How are you, Gamo? Sorry.
I'm good, Coach.
Very well, sir. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Coach. With every team that you coach, you devote yourself onto the team. You shut away the noise that comes with it. But now, with MCA, how important will it be as well to rewrite history with the team, especially pertaining to this tournament and also looking at where they finished last season?
That's a great question. And I think we have to always remember that, you know, that I'm here as and with great pride too. I feel extremely honored to be the coach of Mamelodi. I feel extremely proud that I am coming to South Africa, and this is only a script that God can write, no? To face my former club. But to come also with a great sense of respect and a great sense of humility, knowing that we play against a good team, but also we are a good team ourselves. We are a team that was in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We are a team that is the current champions of Algeria, and we should never ever forget that. And we're one of the oldest and one of the greatest clubs in the history of Algerian football, with a unique and special story about how the club was started. And you can only, if you read about the history of the football club, and you understand the name, the Dean, and you understand the political references attached to the name of the club, and the great men, even from not just from a sporting perspective, with great legends of Algerian football, but also with political reference to the story of Algerian football and the story of Algeria as a country itself, and the role that this incredible club played. You then understand how much pride I can have as a South African, and I might add, as a young black South African coach, to be able to be coaching such a prestigious and monumental football club. It is, I understand, is a privilege and an honor that is not to many people. And that is when I walked into the press room, is something that I reminded myself of, that I am here not to speak about my former club and the past achievements, but the current and the future. And the current and the future looks with a lot of great challenges, for sure, with a lot of incredible hope. We dream of achieving great things. We speak about this all the time. We work very, very hard with this group. And it's a talented group that is strong mentally, that I push and I squeeze, and we are relentless in our work every single day. But it's a group that doesn't give up and doesn't back down. It's a group that continues to even inspire me and even teach me many, many, many things. And so I am very grateful for that opportunity. And as I said, we come here with a lot of responsibility, and we know that. But we also come here with a lot of pride, and we come here with a lot of humility. And that's the type of team I think I would like to see on the pitch tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach,
Yes, sir.
from SABC.
Namazola.
If you can allow me to be a bit more direct,
Yes.
perhaps, with my question. Last week in Lubumbashi, after Coach Cardoso played Limpopo, he made allegations that he hopes the opposition doesn't find out the way they play. A lot of us found it slightly bizarre that Coach would mention something akin to spying. How have you found that? Because subsequent to that, then the performance analyst gets suspended, and there's leaks and claims that he was in conversation with you around giving you confidential information about the club and all of that. How have you made sense of that, and what is your response to all of that? Are you spying on Mamelodi Sundowns ahead of this fixture?
I've prepared a statement for this, and I would laugh too, they say if you don't laugh, you will cry. And I prefer laughter than tears, because I think the work that we've done at Mamelodi Sundowns deserves a little bit better than what has happened in the last couple of weeks. And if you will allow me, just very briefly, I want to talk about some of my thoughts in relation to this issue that you've asked directly. Let me already start by saying something that I've already alluded to, that I am human. More human than sometimes many of you think. I am not perfect. I am extremely emotional and very emotional about football, because football is all I have. Football has given me everything, including a famous father, a famous uncle, a famous late grandfather. But after hearing the serious accusations presented publicly on national radio station, and normally I wouldn't respond to this because it would have been left as mere speculation and rumors and gossip. And having grown up a lot in the last few years, I've made a conscious decision not to respond to rumors, gossip, and accusations. But a respected journalist spoke and I am a product of Mamelodi Sundowns. I've coached in the academy structures from under 15 to under 17 to under 19, and eventually to the senior team. I invested many years of my professional life to this institution, contributing alongside many outstanding professionals to the standards that this club enjoys today across the African continent. Many things can be said about me personally as a human being, as a coach, but never that I do not invest in my career. Never that I do not take my job very seriously. Never that I don't work very, very hard. And never that I do not care about details. Those who know me understand how obsessed I am about preparation. I have sat in many press conferences amongst you, in front of you, where you have also accused me of oversharing changed. The opportunity to coach Mamelodi Sundowns and even the possibility of returning after I had left for another great institution, Orlando Pirates, has a lot to do with Coach Pitso Mosimane. But the truth is, it was also opened to me by Dr. Patrice Motsepe and the Motsepe family. What Sundowns represents in African football goes beyond the trophies. It represents leadership, dignity, and responsibility. And I remain deeply grateful and respectful for that chapter of my career. One of my former presidents, I will not mention his name, after hearing these allegations, called me and said, "Believe me, I don't believe this. I know your work. I know your investment. In front of me sits a 50-page report about the next opposition, and that happened to be your last game. Reputation is built over years of conduct and not through anonymous screenshots." And let me state this very, very clearly. Mario has not given me any tactical or confidential discussions, some personal, relating to his UEFA licenses, which he asked me to help him share through different methodologies, previous work done together at Mamelodi Sundowns, and different tactical ideas that include European examples such as those from Manchester City. At no point, and I repeat, at no point, were current Sundowns tactical plans or confidential material shared with me. Mario is a great man, someone I consider a friend, a former colleague, but above all, a hardworking professional and a family man. I would never ask him to compromise his integrity for me. I would never ask anyone to risk their career for a competitive advantage. I also want to strongly protect my current technical team at MC Algiers. The work, the investment, the time they spent analyzing opponents and preparing properly has been greatly undermined. Any suggestion that we rely on leaked information disrespects this great club and our professionalism. We prepare thoroughly, of course through intelligence and hard work, but never through shortcuts. There is another aspect that concerns me deeply. And through my time that I have worked at Mamelodi Sundowns, the club taught me a lot. And what I know of the club is that it has been built on strong family values: trust, respect, and professionalism. That anonymous screenshots allegedly obtained from a private WhatsApp account of an employee are being circulated publicly is a worrying principle. In South African law, private communications are protected under the Constitution, and legislations such as RICA and the Cyber Crimes Act prohibits unlawful access and distribution of private data. These are serious matters. However, I must also respect that there are ongoing processes and investigations, and those processes must be allowed to run their course. And I will not go further into this, lest I seem to be interfering with that process of the internal investigation, especially because I am now a former employee. My intention is not to criticize. On the contrary, I speak because I care about the standards that were instilled to me by the Motsepe family and everyone else that has been to work alongside Dr. Patrice Motsepe. And great institutions like Sundowns are protected when due processes are respected. In closing, I will also say, South African football has been built through years of sacrifice and great leadership. We must be very careful not to allow unverified allegations to damage reputations and institutions that have taken decades, great sacrifice to build by great men. I fully remain focused on my club, my staff, and the responsibility we have for the upcoming match. My history, my success, and many of my failures, my work, and my integrity speaks for itself. The end.
Thank you, Coach. Colleagues, we are pressed for time, so we only have time for just only 2 questions, Jabulo and Mahlatsi, please. Please do keep it brief. We don't have time.
One for Buchholder now?
Do we have one? Yeah. Okay. Please go ahead.
Coach, how do you not make this game personal when your position coaches question your integrity and even your work ethic in terms of something that you pride yourself?
You read Sfiso Ngobeni's interview recently? In the same publication. And maybe you can ask Buchholder, he's known me for a couple of weeks. And when people question my work ethic, maybe he's got an answer. Maybe, I don't know. I can't speak for myself. And this is not personal. The 2 clubs are far bigger than Rulani Mokwena, far bigger.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
The last question.
Il y a beaucoup d'engouement des supporters, il y a des supporters dans l'avion. Comment ça vous galvanise pour le match? Est-ce que ça vous encourage encore plus? Est-ce que vous avez un mot aussi à dire aux supporters qui sont déplacés jusqu'en Afrique du Sud pour vous?
Mais tout d'abord...
Sorry, Chano, let's just allow for translation quickly.
Yes, there's a lot of support for the game. They really want the result. How do you take it emotionally and mentally? Is it boosting you?
Bien sûr, on est très heureux justement d'avoir tous ces supporters derrière nous. Je pense que ça nous donne une force incroyable et j'espère vraiment pouvoir les rendre tous heureux.
So of course we're delighted to have our supporters with us and we hope that we make them happy by qualifying.
Et je voulais dire aussi justement un mot par rapport au coach.
And I want to say something about the coach.
Mais, enfin, déjà c'est un entraîneur très humble qui n'aime pas qu'on parle justement qu'on fait des éloges sur lui.
He's a very humble coach. That's what I can say.
Et
we say a lot of good things about him.
Voilà, je voulais dire que déjà aujourd'hui, si on réussit à remonter justement une remontade en gros dans ce groupe, c'est uniquement grâce à lui et à ses conseils. C'est un footballant.
So if we have won the last 2 games, it's because of him. He's really crazy about the game. He loves the game so much.
Ensuite, c'est une personne qui ne dort jamais, qui vit football, qui dort football. C'est toute sa vie et franchement, il y a rien de mieux pour nous.
So he doesn't sleep. All his life is eating football, sleeping football, everything is football. So it's giving a lot to us as advices and helping us a lot to get results.
Et ensuite, je vais dire un mot, je pense pas que ça nous concerne ou ça me concerne. Mais justement, j'ai entendu justement les rumeurs là qui...
So I want to say something. I don't know if it's like I should say it, but it's a rumor that I heard now.
Je pense vraiment que le coach et son staff n'ont besoin de personne pour analyser justement les matchs. Justement parce que tous les matchs qu'on a gagnés auparavant, je pense que vous avez vu, on les a bloqués dans plusieurs domaines et on n'a eu aucune aide de personne.
So what I can say is that the coach and his technical team doesn't need anyone external to advise him. Every games that we won, we can see our impact we had on those games.
Et justement, je voulais rendre hommage à cette personne et je pense qu'il subit une grande injustice et je voulais lui donner toute ma force.
So I believe that it's very unjust to the person they accused. That's my humble appreciation.
Et justement, merci à vous. Je suis très heureux d'être en Afrique du Sud, dans le pays de notre coach et de son staff.
So I'm so delighted to be here in the country of my coach and his staff.
Merci. Colleagues, that brings us to the conclusion of this press conference. MC Alger, just a reminder that they will be training here at the stadium at 3 p.m. You are more than welcome to join that session only for the first 15 minutes. Coach Rulani, Chano, merci beaucoup. Thank you very much, Coach, and all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci à vous.
Merci, coach.
Merci.